Good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go again. Boo, 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 boo. Yep. Oh, it is chilly mornings. Happy morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. We're going to continue on with our read through Proverbs. We are on day 28, Proverbs 8:12 to 21. Yeah, we'll just continue on with wisdom. Here we go, starting with verse 12. I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. The fear of the Lord is hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. I have counsel and sound wisdom. I have insight. I have strength. By me kings reign and rulers decree what is just. By me princes rule and nobles are who govern justly. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, even fine gold, and my yield than choice silver. I walk in the way of righteousness and the paths of justice, granting an inheritance to those who love me and filling their treasuries. This is the personification of wisdom, because he starts off with I, wisdom, dwell with prudence and not. This is setting up the whole thing, recognizing that he is or she. Well, we know that wisdom is personified as a woman. She, and from the last time, from yesterday, she was calling from the sides as a herald on the street corners, at the gates. She's there. And so I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and I find knowledge and discretion. So that's kind of like the descriptor of her. She kind of describes like how she is. The fear of the Lord is the hatred of evil. Pride and arrogance. This is like, he hates this. Pride and arrogance. I get that one. Pride and arrogance and the way of evil and perverted speech I hate. Actually, should make that a white. No. I have counsel and sound wisdom. I have insight and strength. So it's kind of like giving descriptions on what you would expect from her. Okay. Like if you go to her, he has these, I have counsel and sound wisdom. By me, kings reign and rulers decree what is just. By me, princes rule. And so this is about leadership. Leaders use her. Again, this is leaders are used by her. If you it is good that you have wisdom if you are a leader. Okay. Specifically talking here about people who rule countries and everything, but that could be true about anybody who leads others, is that with wisdom you have these things. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. So this is kind of like I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently find me. Again, telling the reader or the young man, here I am. If you seek me out, you'll find me. I love you. If you love me, it's kind of like this relationship you have with another person. Again, the psalmist, the Solomon is personifying as if this was a real person. If you want to stand with me and you want to be with me, I'll be with you too. You look for me, you will find me. It requires action. So this idea of seeking me. So seeking her is a big deal. Seek me. Seek me. It's an action. Love me. Actually, I like that. That's really good. I'll use that one. Seek me, love me. Riches and honor are with me. Enduring wealth. And this is, you have benefits. I walk in the way of righteousness in the paths of justice, granting an inheritance to those who love me and filling their treasuries. Okay. So here it is. I'm personified. Here I am. I'm wisdom. And I find discretion and knowledge. Here I am. I hate those people. I hate those who would have pride and arrogance, the people who are like that. I hate this perverted speech that is not encouraging, speech that destroys. I hate that. Kings are with me, rulers are with me, leaders use me, and it's a good thing. Love me, seek me, I will love you back, and you will find me. If you are with me, riches and honor are there, wealth and righteousness. Hey, my fruit is better than gold, better than silver. Like any precious material, I am better than that. Seek me out. I walk in the way of righteousness, in the paths of justice, granting an inheritance to those who love me. So righteousness, and I guess the inheritance is righteousness and justice. Righteousness and justice. I don't think I need a mold. Granting an inheritance to those who love me and filling their treasuries. I take this as a whole. It's this idea of a person who's walking, and you need someone who will, I don't want to say hold your hands, but it's walking beside you as a leader. You need this person who you walk beside, and you need help with figuring out things. This is verse 14. I have counsel, and sound wisdom, I have insight, I have strength. And so as a leader, it is very important that you have someone with you that will give you good advice, that will help you make decisions, to help you to govern and rule and be over the people that you're over. And wisdom is the way to go. And the words found within the Proverbs are words that are of sound mind, sound wisdom. It's like good. Again, wisdom dwells in prudence, verse 12. And wisdom finds that knowledge and uses discretion in everything. All those things that are evil, wisdom hates: pride, arrogance, perverted speech. I feel like someone who is wise is also humble. They know they have, I think she said strength is with me. What verse is that? Huh. Oh, there it goes. I have strength. There go. I have counsel. I have strength. Sorry. Strength. So you'll be strong with wisdom. But then the thing is that wisdom doesn't mean that you're going to lord it over other people with pride and arrogance. You don't demean people with your speech and your words. No, you continue to, which the opposite would be true of being humble, being kind, being righteous, being patient with other people, even in your strength, because you have, I guess, the self control and the knowledge that you are not necessarily in the right, but you have that counsel that will help you guide in making decisions. But you don't do that in pride. You don't do that because I know better. No, it's not you know better. You're just walking in a way that is righteous and that is of God because you fear God, but you hate that evil. So that means you hate pride and arrogance and perverted speech. So that things, but if you are a leader, a person who leads other people, and you do have pride and arrogance, and you do demean other people with perverted speech and everything, that's not what God likes. That's like hate. Okay. So love wisdom, seek wisdom. You'll find it. You'll find it. Benefits, yeah, honor, riches, and honor. You will get riches and honor during wealth and righteousness. Okay, those things. But the thing is, it doesn't mean that riches and honor and wealth it doesn't mean actual material wealth, stuff like that. There's something more eternal, internal, eternal that that in your way of life, those are the riches. Like what the benefits of that. And I'm not trying to say that you'll prosperity. It's not like prosperity gospel. You'll be rich and you'll have a big house and all that kind of stuff. That's not the riches and honor. Riches is in something different, something eternal. It's um, your soul is at peace. I would say your soul is at peace, and that wealth of the knowledge that you're following in the right path. That um, I don't know if they really talked about your salvation or anything like that, but the way you're living is fulfilling. Okay? But again, you have to remember that your fulfillment is based on your perspective on what is good. And if your perspective on what is good is like the American model of living life, North American model of you'll be free, having a house and big family, and that stuff is like secondary because remember the in Proverbs with Solomon, he constantly says that it's better than gold, silver, and those kind of riches, those material riches. The wisdom is better than that. And so you just have to get into your mind this idea that you may have humble livings. It is possible that you may have humble livings, but of course, um, living in this culture, you do have to work, stuff like that, and you have to get to your career, and the way in which you interact with the culture and the world around you is important because you do have to make a living. And so when you're making that living, are you working in a way of wisdom? Did you find the thing that I want to say the best version of yourself? Is this the job career that um you find yourself fulfilling and that this is where God has directed you, or is it one that you found yourself in and you just happen to be doing it? I believe you could be doing that and not have fulfillment, but I believe that you could find that one career where there's a balance where you're actually enjoying it and also being able to support the family that you have, like your wife, like myself. Like I have a job that I'm able to support my family. Although I cannot purchase a house at this moment, my family has never been that wealthy. Certain parts of my family. So I come from the side that has not that um I guess you would call it generational wealth. I think that's the term that's used. Generational wealth in that um your parents, relatives will support you in um that you will have an inheritance afterwards, meaning like property and capital is kind of a thing. I've never been that. Yeah, I always had to make my own way. Yes, my parents did. give me money and help me get on my feet and everything. Or if I needed like, oh, I needed $500, like hundreds of dollars and stuff like that. But never to the point where they would be able to help me purchase a house, because they themselves do not have property like that. So you can marry into that, but in my family, no. We do have property in our family, and my cousin is person in charge of that, and so she has a nice little a plot of land in Hawaii that she kind of takes care of, and she built a new house there and stuff like that. But for the rest of us, yeah, we don't own anything, so we're renters. And again, that's okay too, because my my peace doesn't come from the knowledge that I have generational wealth. Is knowing that I my future is secure in Christ, in God. Okay, that's my inheritance and the feeling of my treasures. My life is whole because uh, I am enjoying the life that I have been giving, and I'm okay with that. Okay, and my wife and I are okay with that, um, without inheritance or anything like that. So, but I would like to give inheritance to my kids, the inheritance of hard work, the inheritance of being able to live on their own, the inheritance to have good living and um, working hard and making a living and all that kind of stuff, and having the character to interact and have relationships with other people. Those are really important, and are long lasting, because you never know if disaster may come into this world, or America doesn't gets overtaken or something like that. You don't know what's going to happen, but you do know that you have control of yourself, of your heart, of your character, of the things you seek after and everything. And I seek after God. I seek after wisdom, and I fear God. That's the thing. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Wisdom personified. I hope you have her with you. She is a good companion, with counsel, with sound wisdom, with insight and strength. She is there. Um, yeah, that's it for today. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.